Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at upcoming indie games, specifically indie games that are scheduled to be released in November. I don't know why, but 2025 seems to be the year of indie games. We have already had incredible games like Kingdom Come Deliverance, Blueprints, and Expedition 33. And now in the second half of the year, we are still getting incredible indie games like Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and it's not stopping there. November looks like to be another big month for indie games, and I am here for it. So I've decided to compile a list of indie games that are scheduled to release this November. Now some of these games have already been released, so just keep that in mind, but a lot of these games have yet to release at the time of this recording. So if you would, consider liking this video and subscribing for more indie game content like this. I also like to cover Nintendo stuff as well. So with that out of the way, let's get into this list of upcoming indie games that look oh so good. Up first is Bittersweet Birthday. Bittersweet Birthday is a story-rich boss rush game where each encounter is a one-on-one showdown with one of your nemesis. You will have to read each enemy's attack patterns and avoid projectiles with precision. In between fights, you can hang out in a small, vibrant village with endearing characters that you can meet. You can do side quests and find collectibles during your downtime. This game seems like a real treat for those that like challenging boss fights. Bittersweet Birthday is out now on Steam, PS5, and Xbox Series of consoles. Next up is Windswept. If you're a fan of 2D platformers, specifically ones like Donkey Kong Country, then you are in for a real treat. You get to play as a cute duo named Marbles and Checkers as they find their way back home. Both characters have different abilities that you can mix and match throughout your playthrough. There are 40 stages, each with their own collectibles and hidden challenges for you to find. You can play Windswept on every platform today. Next up is Winter Burrow. It's not a true indie game list without a cozy one. This cozy indie game has you play as a mouse returning home to restore your childhood burrow. This cute survival game has you explore the frozen wilderness looking for resources so that you can craft tools and build your burrow to your liking. You can meet new friends and even knit warm sweaters to keep you warm for the winter. What's not to love? If you are a fan of these chill survival games, then you can try Winter's Burrow today on Xbox, Switch, and Steam. Next up is Gigasword. We have our first 2D Metroidvania, and it won't be our last. Gigasword has you wield a giant buster sword, as the title suggests. But slaying enemies isn't its only use. You can also use it for solving puzzles, like unlocking doors or using it for pressure plates. But don't worry, there is plenty of action to be had with heavy and powerful swings with your sword. There's also tools and abilities you can acquire to further progress and access previously unreached places. Gigasword is out now for all platforms. Next up is Possessors. This 2D Metroidvania game is inspired by platform fighters with tense and precise combat. Find new weapons and upgrades to boost your arsenal as you explore this fractured world. There is also fast-paced platforming that will put your skills to the test. The art style is a mixture of 2D with 3D environments with a sci-fi horror aesthetic. You can play Possessors now on PS5 and Steam. Up next is Kingdom of the Dump, a game developed by real-life janitors. Kingdom of the Dump is an RPG set in a world of garbage. Normally this would be a huge negative for me, but thankfully the art style is so gorgeous that I really don't care about this filthy looking setting. Even though the world is supposed to be filthy, it's also kind of beautiful because of the striking art style. I love the wacky tone that they seem to be going with this game. With a colorful cast of characters like the protagonist Dustin Bensley, the Trash Can Knight.
I'm the trash man!
Platforming is also featured in this game, and I don't know why, but I love when JRPGs have platforming elements. It just adds a little something to the overall experience. The combat is turn-based and grid-based with timed hits. There seems to be a lot packed into this title, and it's one of those games where you can feel the love and passion poured into every pixel. I've had this game on my radar for quite some time, and it is finally releasing on Steam November 18th. I really wish this game had a Switch release. This would be perfect for the Switch. I mean, I feel like that with every indie game, but especially this one. Next up is Demon School. The more I see from this game, the more excited I get for it to be finally released. Demon School is an RPG that features a Persona-like social system where you can hang out with different characters to not only boost your bond with them, but also increase your stats and affect the grid-based combat. The spooky pixel art style is so striking, making this one of the most distinguished looking indie games to release this year. Demon School will release November 19th on every platform. Next up is Neon Inferno. Blast through a dense cyberpunk city in this 2D run and gun shooter. There is action in both the foreground and the background, giving the game an extra dimension. The game's visuals are so stylized with a dark dystopian environment paired with the bright neon lights of the city. You can pick between two different characters or grab a friend for some co-op mayhem. You can acquire upgrades and choose from different weapons that fit better with your playstyle. Neon Inferno launches on all platforms November 20th. Next up is Constance. If you played Hollow Knight Silksong earlier this year and need another 2D Metroidvania fix, then Constance is the game for you. Constance features a beautiful hand-drawn world with an emphasis on platforming challenges. It's like a mix of Hollow Knight and a splash of Splatoon with the creative paint mechanics. Swimming through the ground just feels so satisfying, and I can't wait to see what other paint-based mechanics they will introduce in the full game. So check out Constance when it releases on November 24th for Steam and other consoles next year. Overall, November is another stacked month for indie games, both on PC and consoles. I wish all of these were coming to the Switch, as that is my preferred platform to play indie games, but at least they are coming out this month. And some of these games I already mentioned are already out. Also, I know I'm late with this video. I should have made it at the beginning of the month, but that said, all these games are worth checking out. And this isn't even all the games that came out in November. Some of these games I have had on my radar for a couple of years, so I'm really interested in checking some of these games out. But let me know down in the comments below which game you are interested in checking out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. God bless.